Check, 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 check. Okay, guys, we are about to start. Check 1, check 2, check, 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 check. Hey, 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 hey. All right, there we go, there we go. All right. Let's make sure this is working the way it should. Yes, it is. Yay! Yay! All right, cool. We are up and we're live. What up, what up, what up, Facebook? So this is the recap of what I did today. From my base camp in Zion. With my command center all set up. Able to broadcast the way that I usually do. Hey baby, how you doing? Hey, I'm alive, baby. I'm alive. There is like no reception. I mean, I got random messages here and there, like random alerts, but I couldn't send anything at all. So that was kind of weird. Like, I'm not sure how the reception works that way. Can we do? No. No. You shouldn't. That'd be kind of crazy. Thanks, baby. But yes. Reporting from you. Reporting to you live from Zion, or where exactly am I? Hilldale? I'm in Hillsdale? Hillsdale? Where am I? Hold on, let me wait a second. Where am I? Hilldale. I'm in Hilldale currently. South of Zion. I had to travel about 50 minutes to get to Zion, but I feel like it's worth it versus the prices that I had to pay if I'm actually in Zion or close to Zion, Springdale, or Hurricane. We'll give it about, how long is this song have left? 3 more minutes, everybody. 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. Coming straight at you from Hilldale, South Zion. A little recap for you, and don't forget, we are still collecting donations for the rest of this week, and I guess I'll make the rest of the announcements like after this introduction's in. But I do have a change in my schedule for Zion because it'll be too cold. It's too cold for me to go to one specific spot that I'm wanting to do for this fundraiser. So that's how I'm working it, all right? That's how I'm going to bust it out. Indeed. How we doing, party peoples? It's Monday night. Were you wanting to take a... It's like, this is my normal class time, right? This would be my normal class time. It would be my normal class time right now. But welcome, guys. I can't tell who's on right now, actually. This is weird. Hold on a second. Let me try to use this. Okay. Alright. Hey! Yay! Alright, I got this to use as reference to see who might be joining. Who might be on. But hopefully you're having a wonderful week, guys. It is Monday. It feels like it's later in the week to me for some reason. Like I just finished the week, but I had a busy weekend. I hope you had a busy weekend too. For those of you in SoCal, I hope you are safe and that no homes are burned down. That is kind of crazy what's going down in SoCal right now. Orange County peeps. Especially with those who had their power cut off as well. Man. Ugh. Anyway. Glad you're able to join me, everybody. We'll give it... How many more minutes is left? Oh. It was at the 3 minute... 90 more seconds, everybody. 90 more seconds. It's like, it feels like I'm about to start class. Hey, what's up, Richard? How you doing? It's like, I'll set up right here. It's time to do class, guys. Hey, what up, Kathy? What up, Christine? How y'all doing? And if you are looking for a class, I'm sorry, guys. It's not a class. It was good. I mean, I took a shower. I did a few things, but I'm not using my legs right now, I guess, Preston. But yeah, I just want to give you a little recap because I'm still trying to fundraise for Keep Abreast right here. Still trying to get up to 2,500. Hey, what up, Nicole? How you doing? And I'm changing my schedule a little bit, and I'm going to let you know in like 30 seconds. But yes, I am fundraising, everybody. If you haven't got that part yet, I am fundraising. I am looking to do. I'm not teaching class, no. I'm using my class time usual as an update of what is going on in Zion because I'm here till Friday. Preston, I don't know. I mean, I had this random idea to do a pop-up on my drive back to Southern California on Friday. Hey, maybe we might do some pop-up classes along the way, like Las Vegas or HD. Just a random idea. I don't know. Just think about it. Maybe we can make something happen. I know you have your place. Maybe we can just hang out there and, hey, just bust out a random class on my way back to SoCal. I don't know. Just as a continuous fundraiser piece. We'll see. Anyway, welcome, guys, to my broadcast. It's not Roller Dance U-Jam tonight. It is me broadcasting from Zion. Recap of today, me busting out some Angels Landing. But once again, my main goal here is to fundraise for Keep Abreast. As you know, Roller Dance U-Jam has partnered with Keep Abreast to fundraise for them. And right now, our current donations is at $1,900. Special thanks to everyone who has donated to this cause. The link is right there, bit.ly 2020 breast cancer. We also have a special link on Facebook that makes it easy for everybody on Facebook to click and donate. But for tonight, I'm just going to show you a little recap of what I did today. Just some of the photos, some of the videos, some of the craziness, because this trek is not, I mean, it's actually death-defying. That's what this trek is. There's 9 recorded deaths in this on this trek to Angel's Landing. The last one was April 2019. Just read about it. Didn't want to look into the details before I did it. After I did it, then I started looking into details. Like, yeah, you know, this is a pretty dangerous trek. So, and I don't recommend it for everybody. I do not, but it is still quite amazing. And just want to give you details. But so once again, guys, I'm trying to raise 2,500 before Thursday because tomorrow was supposed to be the day I did the same campaign pieces in the Narrows. That's the area where you're in water, just trekking through water. Like at this time it's probably around waist height, but I think in like December it gets up higher too. So that's what I was planning to do tomorrow, but it is too cold. So I'm pushing that off to Thursday where the temperature is better because I don't want to do that when the temperature's in the 40s. Like today, I started my trek when the temperature was in the 20s. That was pretty cold. I mean, it's still pretty cold right now, but I threw down multiple layers. Like I have 2 of these. Like I'm wearing 2 of these right now, an undershirt, and I had a shirt on top of that and a sweatshirt when I started my trek today. It got warmer, probably because of physical exertion and just getting hit by the sun, but it was a cold day today. And there was actually a little bit of icy conditions on the road, but at least Angel's Landing was not frosty. But anyway, guys, once again, I'm trying to raise 2,500. There's a link to support me right there, or support Keep Abreast. And if you haven't seen the details about it, I have another video about them that shows exactly what they do to bring up awareness for breast cancer, support, create education and stuff like that. So yeah, glad I'm safe too. Like I was actually planning on coming here after Unity Fest, but I did not have the mental capacity or the physical conditioning to what I would say safely do that trek. But now I was like, yeah, like I'm glad I did it a few months after making this trip. But anyway, I'm gonna show you something, guys. You want to show you want to see some stuff that I've went through today? It's pretty cool. It's really interesting to see what they did here, especially during COVID, how to make it more safe and stuff like that. But I'm going to show you some vids and clips. Like it's like a little slideshow, guys. Like I'm coming to your house showing like a presentation of my trip. Isn't that cool? But once again, this is for all for fundraising purposes. So check it out. You can't go into Zion just drive in there. You have to take a shuttle. I mean, I guess you could walk in there, trek to these destinations, about an 8-mile back and forth around this road, but you could take a shuttle. All right, take the shuttle, and what you might notice, I don't know, you might notice it, but there's a little crack in, like, right in front of me when I took this picture. They removed the chairs on the shuttle so that you maintain 6 feet. So they actually physically removed the chairs. They didn't just block it off. They physically removed it. So that's kind of interesting to see. Yeah. So that's what they did there. You get onto the shuttle. You get to the shuttle stop of where your trail should begin. And my trail started on the West Rim, and then West Rim took you up to Angel's Landing. So that's what I did. So that's the shuttle. And what's interesting here, here's a little video, is that you start off with some dirt, and then eventually the rest of the trail, right there, the rest of the trail is paved. So you might have heard that someone actually commented on my on what I was dressed. I had the tutu on. I had a sweatshirt over this at the time because it was cold. But I also had the ears going on, so I had somebody compliment me on what I was wearing. So I had the tutu. Like you see the shadow right there, or you saw the shadow right there. Let me see. Let me go back here. Let me just show it to you. So yeah, I was wearing the pink ears, had everything going on, and someone I actually had a lot of compliments throughout the thing, like over 100 people, and I'd say over 100 people complimented me on this, like just walking by them. Some people were confused. Some people thought it was a Halloween thing. I remember hearing someone speak loudly saying, "I wonder what the story is behind that." And that was a dude said that to his wife or whatever. Can you move the screen off? You talking down, please. What? Can you move the screen off? You're talking down, please. What? Say that again. But so what? All right, just let me know. Tell me the red live box is completely blocked. Oh, I can't remove the live. Here, I'll just move this. Okay, I'll move my talking head. That's what you mean, right? You want me to move my talking head? I'll move it down here. Cool. All right, so hearing one person say, "Yeah, I wonder what the story is behind that." Guy talking to his wife or several females in the group he was with, and immediately they said, "Oh, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month." So that made me wonder, it's like, wait, how many people realize that it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, right? So I'll start thinking about that a little bit, and it's like, is it really a fitness thing? Is that where the majority of people are, or are involved with health? Or is it like, hey, I'm a guy and you're a girl. The girls know about it, but the guys don't. So I started thinking about that. Other comments was, did I lose a bet? And that's why I'm wearing a tutu and all this kind of stuff. And then I just reply, I'm fundraising for breast cancer awareness. So that was kind of interesting to see happen. All right. So this whole trek, for the most part, is paved. So that's an interesting thing, I thought. All right. After you go through this little minor section, like by the river, then you go into these scenic switchbacks. So I took this little video right here. It's kind of random. It's like kind of a random snaking switchback. Here's another video of it right here. So you see all of that just kind of raising up. So that's what's going on. So that's like the first 2 sections of this trek. Okay, look at that. It's like, yeah. Real Men Rock Pink, yes. All right, and then where else? Okay, next part. You got oops. Not to didn't want to do that. Boop. And okay, and after that, you actually go into this canyon, which is really I didn't suspect that. You go into this little canyon, and it's gorgeous walking through. I mean, I'm saving some stuff for the published video that I'm working on, so I'm not going to show you some of the videos that I took in this part, but I think it's about a mile down or half a mile down. We just go straight through this canyon, and you have the trees in the middle. You see a little river going through it, or a stream, and then you immediately after this you hit another set of switchbacks, and these are just straight up switchbacks. There's nothing around it. You just go side by side all the way up, and after that you actually reach the part where you go right before Angel's Landing, like the actual chains.
I guess we were just right there. So that's it, the start of it looks like. And the wind's picked up. It's a little chilly up here. But yeah, gonna do this thing.
So yeah, it was like when I actually reached the top, you could kind of see it in the back. It was a little windy, and it was cold. I was still comfortable not, I mean, at this point, or well beyond this journey, I already had my sweatshirt off. So I just had the pink shirt, ears, and the tutu. But I actually started having doubts at this point. It's like, do I really want to do this? I was even thinking like maybe I'll just do the mermaid pose right here, right before the chain section, like the actual angel landing part, and pass. I don't know. I was teetering back and forth. It's like I don't know about that. Look at. I mean, let me see where I think I have more here. I have climbers from a distance. So look at this. I'm on my camera. I'm super zoomed in, right? This is like towards the end of the chain section. And like there's nothing on each side of them, right? There's nothing there. It's just a chain going up. You're just relying on the chain. So that's the part. It's like, all right, I'm looking at this from afar. I'm seeing it. And even the starting section was kind of like, wait, okay, you're just going straight up this thing, this side. So I at that point, I mean, this is already an hour in. So you're going up for about an hour. It's 2.5 miles to get to this part. Angel's Landing, the chain section, is out 0.5 miles, so half a mile. And I'm here, it's like, all right. And you see all the dust? That's dust right there. The wind is picking up all that dust. I wasn't wearing sunglasses, so my eyes weren't. Yeah, this part wasn't paved. This part wasn't paved. So like when you actually get to this part, like the paved area is gone. But if you continue on the west rim, that part is still paved. So like this is like you go up the West Rim Trail, and then here's Angel's Landing, which is its own thing, I guess. I guess that's how they kind of set it up. But yeah, like that's it. You have a chain, and that's what you're working with. But you don't have a chain all the way through. So I'm there at the bottom. I'm thinking about it. I'm taking photos. I'm like drinking like water, again, getting some rest because like I've already climbed up for about a mile or 2 miles. I've been climbing up for 2 miles. Give my legs a break before I start going on to this. So I was going back and forth, teetering. Do I want to do this? Do I not want to do this? Should I just? And like, and I'll say it right now too. I'll say it right now. If you do not feel comfortable doing this, don't do it. That's it. Like if your nerves are just out of control, like that's just a signal to not do it. I mean, this is not. I mean, once again, I said, this is a death-defying trek. What's next here? I think do I go straight to the GoPro footage? So I have brought my GoPro. Yes, it's GoPro footage time. All right. So I did not want to take out my phone or a camera like while I'm doing this, like until I'm like a spot where I'm really safe. But this is the beginning of the trek for like the chain section, going up, which is basically a half mile. So you're going through all of this, and like my rules were simply like make sure you always have 3 points of contact. All right, so I have a GoPro on my strap in my backpack. Everything's secured. Or everything I thought everything was secured. I'll tell you about that later.
A couple people just coming down.
He's like, take turns.
Yeah. So I said at that point I said take turns because there's only one way up, one way down. So you have people like, and this during COVID as well. Like I'm wearing my mask, and that's actually a hard hike to do without a mask or with a mask. I was breathing pretty hard. So you have people coming down. Hopefully people just take turns, wait for people, but some people are coming down while you're going up, and you're just trying to reach across each other and or reach behind somebody and move on. And there are some people that are up there at that side. It's like, you shouldn't be up there. Like some people actually started trying to climb it with hiking poles, not using the chains. Like they were dependent on hiking poles. So I would not recommend this part of the trek for people that. But anyway, fast forwarding, me climbing stuff. Now, I think this was a section I was kind of worried about because the wind actually picked up a bunch of sand and placed it on all these little steps that you see here. So that was one concerning part because I was slipping on this section a little bit. But like I was low to the ground, I had all four. I was on all fours. The one thing that started happening to my hands was since it was cold and was windy, and like you had all this dust everywhere, all this dirt everywhere, was my hands started getting very dry and started cracking. So I was wondering if my hands were getting compromised, especially grabbing those chains, which were really cold. So I had all that going on, and then I mean, yeah, right here there's no chain, but you go up here to the next part of the chain, another chain. Climb, 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 and look, side by side, on the left side or the right side, it's just cliff. Climb, climb, climb. All right, so right here, you might start seeing that there's people trying to come down. So they just kind of go around behind me. All right, so this is the crazy part right here. You're basically, I mean, on the right side, there's nothing. So you have this little ledge and a chain to work with. So I'm going through all that right there. And I think I'm not sure if it's this part, but there's actually a gap where you hold on to the chain and step over the gap. And you're basically up against the wall. So over here you have, I think you have a little bit of a sitting section where you can just rest a little bit. So people are just chilling right here.
No. You can't see because you're sitting down.
You can hear the wind.
Stand up and see. No, like there's a whole nother.
Right? No heels on this one. No way. Especially coming down too. You're like, if you're coming back, you're really depending on the grip of your shoes. So I'm going down on all fours again. See, you can even see the dirt on some of these steps. Like the wind, I feel like the wind picked it up and just placed it all over these steps. So I'm low to the ground. I'm staying low. And I'm looking over right there. So a little bit of a chill spot if you wanted to, but like this guy's like, I'm just staying down. I'm gonna lay down. Not gonna take any chances. I think I'm at a part where I'm waiting for someone to pass by me. Like we're waiting for people to come down, so I decided to come pick up my phone and take some photos. Alright, so then we go around, come back up here. Right, another section. Keep on going, keep on going. Okay, I think this is the chain part where you actually need to, like, I'm grabbing the chain here. You don't see it, but I think this is the part where I'm stepping over the gap. You need to step over a gap. So I'm holding on to that chain with your life.
Oh, the chains.
I know. So this is like, if there's one thing I wish I had for the cold weather, for the cold temperatures, and for the wind, I wish I had gloves. That was one thing. Well, maybe, I mean, I should have also brought my sunglasses to protect my eyes from dirt flying around. That was another thing. But here you go. So this is a section where you kind of went up one ridge and you go back down through another ridge, where this part is actually gets really thin. So you pass through here. So now you're on the left side, you have nothing. Go hang against this wall. So your goal is to get up to there. All right, so this is where a lot of people take pictures. Like I see a lot of photos of this part right here, where at least they've engraved some steps into the stone. All right, here you go. So I'm still very cautious at this point. But yeah, if you look around, there's like nothing. Like you have only a few feet to work with. And a chain. Well, at least you have the chain. The part like right here, I was unhappy about this, cause like, wait a second, there's no chain when you get over this rock. It's like, wait a second, I want a chain. Give me a chain. So I stay low. All right, get to the chain. All right, good. So that was like, I was concerned about that, cause like there's nothing. And let me see. I think I talked to these people right here. It's like, I asked them, like, is it hard going down? And then she said, just slide on your butt. Maybe we could hear it. One sec. Oh, let me go back a little bit. Oh, no, maybe not. Further back. All right, let's try right here. Okay, maybe I asked her a long time ago. I don't know. Skipping. Alright, so climb up this middle section here. I would just stop here. You would have too. No worries. I mean, it's like, there's no problems. Like, I'm turning back with no problem there at all. And then, yeah, and then I think is it the final climb? I feel like, okay, this part took 30 minutes for me, and this video is only 4 minutes long. Let me see. Okay, maybe there's more. Let me go to the next video. So there's 4 videos here from the GoPro. Alright, so I'm turning... Okay, okay, I think I remember this part now. This was kind of weird. I mean, this was could have been a little bit of a resting section if you were comfortable. We had people coming down, so we just waited for a little bit for them to go through. Yeah, see, that guy just came through. And then, yeah, a bunch of people are coming down. So one more guy coming down, a few more guys coming down. A lot of people coming down. All right, now we're going up. So I decided to go through this little crack here, and look at your left. There's nothing. Your hands are sweating just watching. It's like there's nothing on the left right there, and you're going straight up. Like you're going up right here. I thought these two people. There's like, I think there's a. Oh no, maybe that was later. But yeah, so you're going up around this, up towards this tree. I'm breathing hard. Look at where she's stepping. Look at where she's stepping right there. There's nothing behind her. She doesn't have a third point of contact yet. All right, she's going in. Then she goes in. So they mentioned that the tree is slippery, and yeah, it was. So okay, I'm going up. Staying in. The camera's checking out her butt. But this thing is actually slippery, so you don't really want to use that as a grip or something to step on. Oh, you see chains now. More chains, yes. So yeah, there's definitely a chain for this part. And yeah, and this the chains were all cold. And they nicely positioned the chain here. It's like, oh, why didn't you do that for like a lot of this piece? I don't know. Maybe they want to make it more death-defying.
A rail.
People think it's fun. Yeah, that could be it too.
Yeah.
So the left side, keep on going up, keep on going up. JJ. So yeah, keep on going up. This left side. Okay, so this wasn't the final, like, piece going up. Higher, higher, higher. You might want to do this though. It's like, all right, so at least here, they kind of created a little waiting area. Because, like, what I didn't like, too, is, like, there are some parts you couldn't tell if someone was coming up. So I kept on, so, like, when I was coming down, I was pretty much coming down myself and couldn't tell all the time. So we switch to the other side. Look at the right side right there. There's nothing there. So, and I think we're trying to bypass people on this chain with us. Some people are coming down. I'm trying to go up. See, look at that right there. So there's no chain. Like, I want to grab onto a chain the whole time.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
You guys good? I'm in a bad spot.
We have people coming down right here on the other chain, and I'm holding onto this chain with this guy.
Let's see. Can you go
I'm gonna. What if I do this?
You can hold on to me if you want.
Yeah.
All right, so she decides to go behind me and just hold on to me and move on. Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you what I gotta get for today. Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
Pretty close.
So I'm just holding on there, waiting for people are going
Go around
behind
you or
me
something? Like this?
to continue going down.
If you can.
So she decides to stay there. The people I'm following are going up right now.
Yeah, I think I did. Time in your life you want to take your time.
So then I kind of just like lunge for the other chain when it's available. There, boom. Kind of like, all right. So finally there. She was on the other side. Like she should stay on the left side of that chain because the cliff is on the right side. So there you go. I'm holding onto this chain. You can hear the wind. Maybe this was the final climb, but yeah, that's the cliff right there. There's nothing on that side. And the chain's gone again. And we move on to this next chain. So nothing on the left, nothing on the right. You're just going straight up. And then this guy lets other people, so I start following. Like, I was going to let him go. And then we go into video number 3. So this is video number 3. I start following this guy. Oh wait, more people coming down. We let him come down first, and then we start going up. Holding onto the chain again. Whoopsie is crazy. So look at that. There's not much space between each side for your feet to go. So no chain part right here. Get to it. You hear the wind too, yeah. Your heart is racing. So yeah, that's the hard thing. People are coming down, you're going up, and you're just trying to figure out a way where you can make it work. So this person's coming down right now.
You want to do
Or
this?
2 people are coming down. So I decide, all right, I'm gonna go on all 4s on the left beside you. You take the chain, and I'll go back on the chain. Look at that. Look at. I'm not down with the whole no chains thing. So I'm doing that here. Continue, continue, continue. Staying cautious. Look, all right, so here's one guy, a photographer right here. He's holding his spot right here for some reason.
Going down?
He's just telling me to go ahead. All right, so I'm on all 4s again. There's a break in the chain, and I get back on the chain. So continue going up here. So after that, behind that chain is the cliff fall. That guy's actually kind of brave, just standing there. Nothing on this other side.
People have been telling me that.
Yeah,
20 minutes.
Some more chains again. I thought that person was brave for doing that. Why are there breaks in the chain? Me no comprende. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. Okay, so another little plateau
A little bit, maybe.
for people if they want to rest.
Yeah. Jesus.
Very nice view. Oh, so yeah, nothing on the left, nothing on the right. They put a random chain right there.
I need my hand to defend.
I don't know why they put that chain there. Because like you could just go up and over that. I don't know what happened to the missing chain. So yeah, some people are just relaxing right here for a little bit. Alright, and then I go to the next, and I think the last, oh wait, yeah, last video of this GoPro footage before I get to the top. No chains again. There's no railing. So I decide to go the way where the chain is. Look at that. There's nothing there on your left. I go straight through the middle. And there's no chains here right here either. So I'm just gonna step up right here. Oh, look at that.
Time.
She slipped a little bit.
Love the outfit.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I don't know. Was I that brave? I might have been that brave going down too at that point. Cause like when you reach the top, I'll tell you, when you reach the top, like your confidence just skyrockets. Like you just accomplished that, and your confidence just skyrockets. So here you go. No chains again. Just climb up over the rocks.
Oh my gosh.
So next section of the chain. There weren't any chains on that part at all. Alright, so let me see. What am I doing here? So we're waiting for people to come down.
That is the way to do this hike. I love it.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so he's complimenting on the tutu, the pink glory. So one hand on chain, left hand on the ground. Nothing on the left. But I like, at least they cut out some steps.
It's about these two guys.
I can't just go. I'm going over here. While these people are going down the chain. Snap him in reality. So, people are having a conversation here. I look down the canyon right here. I think it's 1,500. Oh, I don't actually don't know. But I know it's a $1,000 foot drop. 1,000-foot drop. So I don't know exact elevation is, but if you fall, it's 1,000 feet. Okay, we're waiting for people to come down, so that's what we're doing. So I'm just holding on to this little ledge right here. Okay, so these people were really scared coming back down. I mean, they took a long time. I mean, this is another exercise in patience too. Just be patient. Don't try to rush things. And they took their time. And like on my way down, after I was on top for a while, I met them again and stayed behind them. So listen to this. Yeah, so he tells her, I guess, his wife to not look down, but yeah, they were taking their time. That's right, so I stay close to the center until I reached the next chain. So it's 1,000 feet, so yeah, 1,000 feet. Left hand on the wall, right hand on the chain here. And I think that's it. I think that's the top. Where am I? Oh, yeah, I'm staying on all fours. So yeah, that's the top. I finally made it to the top. So you could go across more, and I did a little bit, but I was concerned because there's no chain anymore.
Okay, is that it? Is this the top right
Good luck. Keep going. Yeah, thanks a lot, Joey.
So yeah, so these people were just chilling right here. I found this tree had like a nice little nook where I can like set up my tripod and everything. So that's where I started taking out my equipment. And I think you actually see me doing a little selfie right here. Yeah, yay! So that's. I mean, I didn't film going down because I looked at my equipment a little bit and it was getting beat up. Like the GoPro on my shoulder, I was hitting the side of the rocks quite a bit. It was getting scratched up pretty bad. But that's where it was, guys. So that's where it ended up. And let me see. Where was this? So let me see. So those were like the steps that you've seen a lot of pictures on the top left. That's the top, but like right here is where a lot of people have it. And then this is the view from that little tree place I took, or I kind of situated myself at. So there's two people right here looking down. And then I took one on my actual camera. Yeah, shooting in a portrait view. We know you made it down safe. Yes. I had like, it was kind of weird because there were some points on that climb I got messages, like alerts and stuff like that. And of course, I finally did the mermaid pose. There it was, guys. That's how I got to that point to get the mermaid pose, guys. How is that? How was that? Is that cool? Did I do good? So when I make the produced video, there's gonna be more of this. I mean, I'm not gonna show the full like GoPro footage that I just showed you today, but on the produced video, there's like actual little clips that I took, things that I said, things I was talking about during the trip and how I felt. Like right here, like after I was done taking this photo, the wind picked up again, and like almost felt like the ears were about to get blown off. Yeah, JJ. It's okay. Yeah, it got like right after I finished doing these like the shots, the photos that I did right here, it felt like the wind picked up, it literally felt like my ears were about to be blown off. So I packed everything. I took off my ears, put it in. I took the GoPro off, put it in my backpack because I didn't want it to get scratched up anymore. It got scratched up pretty bad. Like my tripod got scratched up pretty bad during that trek too. It was hanging on my backpack. And the crazy part was, on my way down, I think I hit the chain in a way, like it hit the bottom of my backpack, where it popped out my shaker bottle, which had like some of my nutrients that I was using for that day. It popped my shaker bottle out of my backpack, and I saw my shaker bottle fall off the cliff. So it was my you can, like, toucan. It had a picture of a toucan, so it said "Toucan do it." So it was like a toucan do it shaker bottle, and that just popped out of my backpack, shot off the side of the cliff. 1,000 feet, guys. 1,000 feet. And yeah, I guess the crazy part about it, once you get on top like that, like for me, all of a sudden my confidence just shot out the roof. Like almost in a bit of a bad way, because I almost felt like overconfidence in a way, especially when I was climbing down. It's like, oh man, I made it at the top. I got this. And there are points where I wasn't being as cautious as I wanted to be. So I kind of reminded myself, all right, just be cautious again. And I met that slow couple, and I said, I'll just stay behind you. It'll keep me from trying to outdo myself or be overly confident. So you help me be less confident. I don't know. I mean, that's kind of bad. This couple is making me feel less confident so I can stay cautious. I don't know. That's how I'm wording it. That's how I'm gonna word it. I wonder how many people that were climbing were like, "What's that hot pink thing on the road?" I don't know. But yeah, it was pretty cool doing that and getting the comments from people and wondering what I was doing. And so then you're like, wait a second, that shaker bottle could have been my body. Oh no, don't go there. But yeah, so like, well, I mean, I was letting someone come up, so I was trying to put myself to the side. So I moved over to a second chain where it kind of extended to behind the next chain up, and I think I just like leaned into it in a bad way. So he saw that pop up, like he saw it with me, and then we just kind of said, well, you're not getting that back. He's like, yeah, I'm not going to get back. I'm not going to go for it. So, I mean, but yeah, at that point, my confidence was still up. It's like, well, it's just a shaker bottle. It wasn't me. I'm on the other side of the chain. So kept on going down. Saw the couple that was taking their sweet time, but that couple, I mean, I guess this could be a bad thing in a little way, because it caused people that wanted to come up, since they're moving so slowly, to be impatient. So I saw a lot of people just trying to like pass them when going up, or pass them when going down too. So we had both sides, and they're kind of bypassing the actual trail a little bit, or the safety pieces, or safer way to go up this trail or this trek. So that was one thing that was concerning. When I saw other people just like not paying attention or not being as cautious as I think they should be. Some of the footwear that I saw some people were wearing was like, I don't know if that's decent enough. But mine was good, except for the spots where the dirt was covering some of the steps. That's a part that I wasn't very comfortable with. So yeah, that's how that went, guys. There's no room to bypass anything up there. Yeah, I know. You just have to like, the considerate thing to do is wait at a certain spot for people to come up or come down. If not, then you're kind of just bypassing, like you're just kind of walking, like I don't know, holding a chain, like just reaching over. I would hate to do this during summer or weekends when a lot of people are there. It did seem like later on in the afternoon I saw more people start climbing up this trail, at least the beginning of it. But yeah, so that's how it went. So what am I doing here today, guys? I'm just letting you know that we're currently at $1,900 for this fundraiser for Keep abreast. So I did this for Keep Abreast and for this fundraiser. So that's how I kind of went in. Is that single line? Yeah, it's pretty much single line, up or down. Josie. So, yeah, I did this for fundraising, guys. That's kind of crazy. But at the same time, I'm actually excited that I did it. Would I recommend it for everybody? Absolutely not. You take it how it is. I felt like it was a test. Well, for one, based on what I'm wearing, a test in being comfortable with myself, a test in my physical capacity, my body mechanics, a test in my mental fortitude. So I got that. So he had all those pieces going in. And the water part. Oh, yes. So the water part, I'm moving that to Thursday because the temperature is going to be cold tomorrow and the next day. Thursday is going to be warmer. So with that, at 2,000, what I want to do is try to get at least 2,000 by tonight, 2,250 by tomorrow, and then 2,500 by Wednesday. That's my goal, guys. And I want you all to share the link if you can. Just help me out here. I'm trying to do this for a cause. That was really... that's something. Like, doing that on top of Angel's Landing, that's something else, too. Just thinking about it. Like, going, like, just recapping everything that experience was like. It is a boost in confidence, but at the same time, it could be overconfidence. And there's some things I'd do differently, yes. Would I do it again after I did it the first time? Probably not. Probably not. It's like, I did it already. It's like, why should I do it again? I know some other people that would say I'd rather still continue doing it, but I don't know. I mean, I saw some people, I talked to a few people that said they were doing it for their second time, and they felt like it was different this time around. I'm not sure what that difference could be. Maybe the dynamics of nature where things started moving around or eroding, and they kind of just, I mean, I did notice that some of the, like the poles were either repositioned or redone. Like I saw previous poles set, like the bottom of the pole set in place still in different spots. So maybe things did change up a little bit. But yeah, donate now if you can, guys. bit.ly 2020 breast cancer, or the link that we have on Facebook that goes directly to the page. So I wanted to take you through that hike because I'm not gonna have that in the published video. I'm gonna have little clips of it for the published video. There's gonna be more stuff on the published video. It's actually gonna be like, there's gonna be some humor in that because I'm wearing this, guys. I'm wearing like this and a tutu during this climb, so that's funny, and I'm gonna do all that. But the reality is, and I'm gonna have some narration with it as well. The reality of it is, this is a death-defying trek. People die on this thing, and if you're not comfortable with it, you don't feel like confident in your physical capabilities, your mental fortitude, or just dealing with heights or whatever like that. That kind of fear, psychology type stuff. Don't do it. That's it. I mean, shoes, inexperience, physical capability, and mental fortitude. That's what this trek is. So that's my take on it, guys. But once again, I'm fundraising, trying to get 2,500 before Thursday. And if not Thursday, then we'll do some pop-up classes in Vegas in the high desert. Right, Preston? We want 2,500. You guys let me know what we can do. Please support me. Support if you can. Just share the link. I'm going to post the link, the Facebook link. But you could also do bit.ly 2020 breast cancer as well. That's how I'm working it, guys. Hope you had a great time in this little journey with me. Hope I didn't scare you too much. Hope I didn't demoralize you or anything. Is that possible through showing this? But I did that, so that's cool. I'm still here. I'm doing the easier stuff next. Thursday, Narrows. Same deal. Try to get my pink glory on in there. That'll be funny as well, because I hear water should be about waist height for normal people, which means it's going to be up here. Okay. So imagine seeing that with me in a tutu. All right. Any questions? Let me know. Let people like my request for you is share that link. Help me, or help us actually get to 2,500. All right. That's the goal for me. If we can get more, even better. Have a great night, guys. Have any questions for me? Let me know. But tomorrow I'm gonna be doing like another trail just to like more on the photography side. I'm gonna be wearing 40 pounds of gear, so that's gonna be my trek tomorrow and Wednesday. And Thursday we're gonna try to bust out the Narrows. Oh, we will bust out the Narrows. I saw the temperature. That's comfortable. So once again, today's temperature, I started at 20 degrees. The high was like 48. It was cold. Next Thursday, temperature should get up to 72. So that's where I want to be. That's where I feel comfortable in water in. All right. Have a great night, guys. If you have any questions for me, please let me know. But once again, share that link. If you haven't donated, please donate. No donation too small. No donation too great. Everything helps out. My goal is to reach 2,500 at the bare minimum. If not, well, then we're going to see what else we can do. All right? Because like the actual end is October 31st, but my goal is to try to get it in by Wednesday. 2,500 by Wednesday. That's my goal. All right. Have a great night, guys. Peace out. Have a wonderful week. I can't believe it's only Monday. It feels like it's been a lot longer. But yeah, have a great night, guys. See you soon. I might do another broadcast tomorrow. Yeah, I think I'll keep on busting out broadcasts from tomorrow, Wednesday, and even Thursday after the Narrows. All right. Have a great night once again. Catch you all later. Have a good night, guys.